MTV Films. Scooter Braun is a 32-year-old talent manager. He's Bieber's manager. He doesn't make films. He got a producer credit on this one movie, which is a documentary. He should call his company Scooter Braun Film. 53 seconds of logos. Is this catfish? Movie uses famous viral videos to get the audience smiling and laughing ahead of the actual movie. Also, did that motherfucker just delete Surprise Kitty? Really? Justin Bieber and Chris Brown. Oh yeah, Bieber started out on YouTube. I keep forgetting that because I'm not reminded 12 times a day.
You haven't made it until you've played New York and you've sold out the Garden.
Really? Rammstein sold out Madison Square Garden. And they're cool and all, but it ain't that hard if you're even a little bit famous.
This motherfucking hand-heart gesture is worth at least 20 sins on its own. I would write sins about this movie as Scooter Braun would stop sucking his own for 5 seconds. The film partially shares its title with that bullshit James Bond movie that was a remake of Thunderball. Also, Bieber and Bond don't quite go together. Shaken but not quite stirred, am I right? The first songs that supposedly get us revved up for Justin Bieber are a cover of Chris Brown's With You and Love Fool by the Cardigans. Geez, someone had to do a score for the Bieber movie? That's a bitch slap.
I think about him like 99% of my life.
That's not even abnormal. This girl's shoes.
March 1st, 1994.
If you do a Google search for March 1st, 1994 in order to find other interesting things that happened on the day Justin Bieber was born, all you get are pages talking about the day Justin Bieber was born. 5 out of 6 Bieber fans have braces. Make of that whatever you will. Documentary. What is all this Justin Bieber shit? I want the music. Sesame Street. Man, even Bieber's childhood had product placement.
Small town people, even Toronto's too big for us.
Yeah, that deceptively small Toronto. Blink and you'll miss North America's 4th largest city.
His dad and I split when he was about 10 months old.
I don't know how you expected things to turn out when you married an infant. Justin is a dick to O Canada. I have serious doubts Justin hit this ball. You only hear the ping off screen, which they could easily have added in post. No way, Justin grew up in Canada and played hockey? Now this movie's just a fantasy land.
He wouldn't pass the puck. With soccer, he wouldn't pass the ball.
Justin is a dick to his teammates. Wait, Justin Bieber grew up becoming a badass drummer? And when did he decide to switch gears and become a sellout instead? This asshole shirt. I don't care if he's being ironic. F that shirt.
And what was your first concert? Michael Jackson Thriller.
Michael Jackson Thriller.
And baby.
Just in case you confused it with Toronto, Japan.
Justin's guitar, it's a lefty.
Left-handedness. Sweethearts. Miller Lite.
You know, I think 90% of my job is helping him become a good man.
Then you, sir, have failed.
What'd you say?
I'm a 54-year-old childless woman, and they call me Mama.
Well, that just seems cruel. Also, Bieber's tour crew is a dick to women without children. Why does Justin have a vocal coach when he already knows everything there is to know about music?
I need a razor.
Oh, please tell me he's going to do what I think he's going to do. I refuse to believe that anyone in Bieber's entourage is a decent person as long as Bieber continues to wear his pants like this.
It's Jeremy's first show.
Bieber's dad's name's Jeremy. Close-knit group chants the word quack cliche. The day I see Boyz II Men bagging up Bieber, that will be the saddest day of my life.
Make some noise for Boyz II Men, everybody!
And all the preteen girls in the audience said, who? I know, man, Boyz II Men, bagging up your son. I can barely get over it myself.
Thank you. These are some animals that my grandpa has collected.
No, it's just Chuck Testa.
Dude, portrait mode. And I hope you have a daughter you're sending this to, because what the f***? Shooting from the chest is the best way to make sure even Tyrion Lannister can block your Hey asshole, I paid $125 on StubHub to watch this concert. You f***ing sing. Duke sucks.
Wow, the Macaulay Culkin of music.
The Macaulay Culkin of music. So he shaves when he doesn't need to and he screams when he opens his mouth? Bieber seems like such a cool dude here, but why do I still want to punch him in the face? Snoop Dogg isn't smoking weed in this scene.
And for this kid to play Madison Square Garden, and he's the headliner?
Seriously, it's pretty easy to sell out Madison Square Garden. It's f***ing New York.
Come on, this just doesn't happen.
Except to everyone who's big enough to play Madison Square Garden.
Yo, hi, hey!
The f*** is this shit? This guy definitely lost a bet. Justin performs one song in his jammies. Bieber seems like such a cool dude here, but why do I still want to punch him in the face? Jaden Smith. Also, karate expert. Is that really the only legitimate credit Jaden Smith can put on his resume at this point in time? Miley Cyrus isn't embarrassing herself in this scene. Also, Miley Cyrus.
But also the thing is we both worked really hard.
Having a dad in the business didn't hurt you either. Justin needs 2 chemistry books to learn chemistry.
I'm feeling alright. Probably like a 4 out of 10.
Oh, dude, 4 out of 10 is not all right. That's like 40% or something.
I think that the 12-year-old kid I found on YouTube is going to be in the garden tomorrow.
Remember, it's all about Scooter Braun and his never-ending selflessness. Will Smith isn't killing something made of special effects in this scene. Vinny Chase wears a Velvet Underground shirt to a Bieber concert.
It's like dinosaur pee.
Justin Bieber knows what dinosaur pee tastes like. Ladies, we're sorry to announce that the New York Rangers need the venue tonight, so you'll be watching hockey instead. This woman.
Justin to be able to find his identity and worth, not from what he can do, but from who he is.
And from being extremely famous before he finishes puberty.
New York!
Singer yells the name of the city he's performing in to get a cheap round of applause cliche. Terrible lyricism.
We cry and cry and cry and cry and try and try and try and try.
Bieber telegraphs the encore by not playing his most famous song during the main concert set. All of the credits are an after-credit scene, forcing me to watch the credits to a Justin Bieber movie.
We'll all be his wife sooner or later. Yeah. I'll be his first wife.
Love should be multiplied, not divided.
If the military is listening to this broadcast, they have to destroy this building immediately before these creatures can escape.
That's affirmative. Let me spell it out for you. I want you to blow up Madison Square Garden.
Save your marriage. New way.
It was definitely challenging to be a teenager and have to stay home while all your friends are going out.
Hey, Sins fans. So, you know how we feel about reading, right? Reading. But that doesn't mean we're anti-book. You know, if we can get someone to read to us or find a book on tape, well, shoot, there are tons of stories we like that are out there in book form. Audible is a great place for you to head for audiobooks, as they have over 150,000 titles for you to choose from. Maybe you want to go for full synergy and pair something up with this Sins video. Well, how about a Bieber book? Hey, they even have the one his mom wrote, narrated by his mom. Or maybe you want to listen to one of the classics, like one of our all-time favorite books, Lord of the Flies, written and read by William Golding. You can find these and other great books at audible.com/cinemasins. That's right, they gave us our own link and everything, so the least you could do is head over there and pick up a book. You don't even have to pay for it, at least not the first one. You get one book free with your 30-day trial membership. So check out audible.com/cinemasins today. Reading may be a sin around here from time to time, but listening never is.